Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut, is finally here and available for us to watch. This is something that we've been waiting for, 4 years now? I've given up on the idea of ever getting able to see Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League, but we've now seen it. I've sat through over 4 hours of this film, and I'll be honest, I really enjoyed the film. I did. Look, I'm not a fanboy. I'm not somebody who will love every single thing that Zack Snyder has ever created and puts his name on, but I respect his vision. I respect the fact that he had a plan. He had a clear-cut vision for this franchise, for this DCEU, and the fact that it got ruined the way that it did, the fact that it got messed with the way that it did by Warner Brothers and Joss Whedon. Let's not talk too much about that, but still, it's just refreshing. Even if anybody out there sees this film and says it sucks, or says that it's too long, or says that they couldn't get into it, that's fine. But at least it's the movie that was supposed to be made, or at least it's the movie that is all deeply connected, that it's not bad because of outside interference or because of different people meddling and getting involved. What makes this work more is that it's the same in tone that Zack Snyder was building up ever since Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. That dark, serious tone, sure, I know some people prefer the lighter, jokier tone, but I think that it feels more congruent, feels more like a continuity to everything that was set up beforehand. I very much enjoy the performances. I was watching this mostly just for the experience of getting to see it and watch it, but also to see the differences, to almost compare and contrast the differences and how many scenes, like some scenes that we already saw, but we saw a much shorter, quicker edited version of those scenes. I might have some of the same nitpicks that you guys have already seen from my Justice League 2017 rant video, but I just feel like it flows better. I feel like it all comes together and makes a hell of a lot more sense. I still wish that we got the standalone Aquaman, Flash, and Cyborg movies, but this 4-hour cut does a tremendous job at introducing every one of these characters, giving us their backstories, making us just care more about these characters. Superman, Henry Cavill, it was great to be able to see him without his mouth and face looking all weird. And the black suit. Steppenwolf, his design is different from the other version, and thank God, because that 2017 Steppenwolf looked like shit. It looked terrible. This time around, not only does he look better, but he's even fleshed out more. Look, I'm not going to pretend that he's an amazing villain, but he is a hell of a lot more interesting. His deep root and ties to Darkseid makes him a lot more interesting as well. So yes, 4 hours. I can not argue with people who say that that's a very long movie. Sure, fine, it's clear, 4 hours. You say that, and yeah, that's long. But watching it, I was never bored. I was never checking the time. I was never sitting there going like, oh man, I'm starting to get tired. Or I was completely hooked. I was into what I was seeing on screen. So if I had to give this a rating, especially because of some of the cliffhangers, and we don't know for sure if they plan on continuing forward with this universe. This could just be scenes that were already there and they just have it in the movie. Let's not get our hopes up. But just thinking about the future and what they could do potentially with this universe after this film and some of the big moments, I'm going to give this a full price, which is something that I could not say for the previous Justice League film. If this came out in theaters, I think people would be a lot more optimistic about the franchise. I think people would be a lot more optimistic about the connective universe that Zack Snyder was putting together. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have sat through Justice League, the Snyder Cut, 4 hours. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you think it was too overhyped? Not as good as you wanted it to be? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!